Hello everybody, this is Sonya. I'm in Australia, and today I was going to do a video on tutorial and show you how to make some beaded trim. It's not hard, but anybody can do it. It's just maybe you just need a little bit of a encouragement, or let me show you how easy it is. Okay, just getting a bit of the excess glue off myself here because I've overdone it with the glue today. Been playing around with a lot of glue. Okay, so sorry about this. I didn't know that it's on the tips of my fingers. I didn't realise I'd cleaned my hands, but oh well, never mind, we're fine now. So you need to have something that's reasonably sturdy. You can have like a thinner lace if you want to, but I don't think it'd be like sturdy. It's sturdy enough, but I'm thinking I'd rather do it with something like a crocheted lace, or we've got these braid. This is a crocheted one too. I like the idea of it having the bits on the end here though. Then I've got this other sort of one here. It's actually tied in a bow, but we can undo that and we can hang some off that one. Or then you could use some of this. You don't have to, there's no rules to what you don't use, but I thought I'd try, I like that pink one, but I'm thinking I'm going to try this one here first and see how we go. I'll cut that off there. I won't probably start right at the end because, you might want to put that around the side of your page or your sewing or whatever, that whatever you're doing, putting it onto. So I'm just going to come in and start about here somewhere, right? Okay. Now I need some bead needle, and I've got one here. Okay, so I hope everybody's having a good day and that you're all safe and that. And we need 2 pieces of thread. Now you can use machine thread, sewing machine thread, just ordinary cotton. You can use beading thread if you want to, if you have any. Whatever you like. Try and stick to colours that are reasonably neutral, unless you really want to make sure that the well, I've got a whitey creamy colour. I can't really say what it is for sure, but just make sure that you haven't got, you're not sewing on a white bead with a black piece of thread or something like that. Okay. Now this one here, this piece of is about a centimetre. Was that half a centimetre? Yeah, it's about a centimetre. Is that really? Wait a minute, we'll have to look back over here. Let me see. Okay, 1 centimetre there. Can you see that? Okay. And I'm going to start in from the edge. Now I haven't actually picked out what I want to do yet, so maybe we should do that, the colours that we want to put on it. Maybe we should have a go at that first and see how we go. Right, so I think I'd like a, we need a dangly bit on the bottom, like a, good size bit, so we need one of these. Right, now you can get these beads, this one's acrylic, and it's got a hole going through there like so. This one here is a more substantial sort of bead. I don't know what it's made out of, but it's a solid thing, and it has a hole going through there. Now I'm not sure that I want it to go that way, so I'm thinking I might use these here. I've got some that are really acrylic and some that are not so, but we'll see what we can find in that lot. So these more of a, so they're the end ones, aren't they? They're the ones with the thing on the end. And these ones here are the acrylic ones. When I say thing, the hole. This one here's got the hole going through that way. That's what I want. I do want that one. I don't want that one. Well, we don't have all day for this, do we either? So we better move along. That one there's got the hole going through the side. Goodness me. I might use these acrylic ones, at least it'll get done a bit sooner maybe. Sometime today would be nice. Okay. Well, I don't need a lot, but I'll just get a few there. I won't use them. Put them back in a minute. Okay. Now, because we need the hole going that way, alright? You can get all sorts of different shapes and things, so whatever you buy. I've decided now that I'm packing all my beads into small containers like this because then I can get them out. plastic bags were not helping me. I could not find a thing. I found the most amazing things since I've been looking through, you know. I'm sorting them out, so I'm going to do that, and I've got a lot that I'm going to get rid of. I've also got these. These are really, really nice, aren't they? I love that. I do love that one. I might try those, eh? What do you reckon? Oh, there's a pink. It's a pinky colour and a grey colour. Hang on. Let's see if I can get out a few the same. At least I'd like to make at least about 5 inches of or something like that that'd go across the bottom of your book, or maybe a handbag or something that you were making, if you want to do that. Don't know how many of these I'm going to need. I know I kept all of these because I know that I was going to need these, but I've put a whole heap in a big bag so far that I'm dealing with. Is that the same colour? I don't think it is it? I mean, I know I'm sorry if I'm whispering at you, but if I don't get close up, you can't see what I'm doing. Here's another one. Do love the colours in these. There they go. There we go. 2, 4, 6. Let's have 7 of them, eh? And that way we'll have a nice long piece to put them on. Come on, there's got to be one more in here, surely. Let me get it out. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute now. Is that it? Nope. Here we go. That's him. No, that's not. Oh, wow. You're kidding. How about now? I've got this one. How about this one? That's not what I was after. That one. No. Here we go. Give me a pink bead, for goodness sake. I imagine everybody just turned that off now. So I can't find a pink bead. And oh, come on. There we go. Got one. Goodness me. So I need them. I need something really small for the end of them. Okay? So I need something really small to go on the end. I need to open these with the scissors because they're very stubborn, these boxes. But they're just the thing for me to put my beads in, and then I can see all what I've got. And because they're not too deep, because I said before that I couldn't use them because they were too deep. Well, these aren't too deep, so I can use it. Something on the end of that would have to be a tiny thing. I'm thinking I'd like to put mauve, maybe. Go with a mauve. Right, now, what colours else have we got here to do this? I was wanting blue. I think I'm wanting blue. I think I want to work down with the blue. There's 2 lots here with blue in them. Or I could do it with, I don't know if I want to do those things. No, I don't. Put that down there. Or the pink. I've got lots of nice pink pieces and mauve bits. Now, let's get this going, okay? So, like I said, I want to come in a bit from there. And I'm going to put each drop down on that part, okay? Each drop down of the bead will go there. Or should I do it every second one of those? Right. Because we don't want them too close together. Because these are a good size. By the time you put your bead and things down the centre there, say for example you have a bead which would be round, maybe I want a round one at the top, or like that, you've got that pretty close to the next one. Hang on, I've got some here. Okay, righto. Come back here. Sorry. So there's one there and there's one here. Are they too close together? Whoops. That one and that one. And then you're going to have more coming down here, more coming down there. I think they might be. I think that might be too close together. I have some up there in the box way up high on the string. There's some there, but they're not on a thing. They're okay. I think I might do every second one, and then I can easily come back and put some in between, can't I? See, so that's the idea. So these are mauve, which is a mauve colour, and they're sort of close to it too, look, aren't they? So, but what you're going to do is you're going to start at the top, right? You're going to start at the top of your work here. You're going to start here at the top. So we'll come in that far, just in case you want to put this in a seam or something, all right? And we'll bring it through. We've got ordinary thread. It doesn't matter what sort of thread you use because it will work as long as you make sure that you've ended it off nicely. And you need 2 strands. You can use cotton. This is like sewing thread. And I'm just worried I wasn't recording this, but I am. So I'm fair here on the end. And I don't want it to be, I need it to come out fair on the end. So I'm going to go back in there and bring out my thread. Right, so it's right underneath. Oops. I get this right underneath there. So it's coming down out of the bottom. See there? You don't want to put it to coming out up here or even there. You need it to come out the bottom, that part, okay? Because you want it to sit down flat. And if you don't bring it down there and sit down, it won't stay flat. You need it to, so it'll hang nice. You know, you can put it, you know, you can't put it in the other, well, you can, but it's up to you, but it looks better if you do it this way, right? So now I'm going to figure out what colours I want to put on. And I do have some, I was going to do blue, didn't I? I've got mauve there, but I do not have a lot of mauve beads, which is a shame because I really love that colour. I'll just give a bit of a look in this box here. I might not have any in here, this mauve colour. Right. They're too dark, aren't they? I guess I'll just have to put whatever one I can see there, the right place. I don't believe this, and I'm going to start now with something that I can't even figure out what to do with it, because I picked these for the bottom, and they're good. I guess if I did pearls, where's the pearly things? I could do pearly things, but then I don't want to fish around in this pot all day either for pearls, because they're all, it's like mixed up, aren't they? Righto. I think I've got an idea. So I'll use this long one to start with. Come out of there, please. Thank you. Gee, I got one of those. It's a shame there's not some more of them hanging around somewhere. So I'm going to start with this little one that looks like a piece of rice. I'm going to put him on there first. Okay. And then, why haven't I got more of those ones? Oh dear. I probably have in another room. In the other room I probably have. Can I just give myself a few? I'm not going to trick it. I'm not going to risk it, I should say, because I don't want to not have them when I get to that. Oh, hang on. I'll try these ones. These are nice. These are nice. They're pretty, they are. Well, these are pink, as you can see. Well, clear pink. So I'm going to put one of those on now. All right. Then I will add... Do I have a smaller here? Here's some smaller pink ones. That's nice. So I'll have 1, 2, 3 of those. 3 of those. Just depends how long we want to make this. Now, if you wanted to, you could actually have that enclosed in something, alright? If you were putting it into a little piece of fabric. Something I can hang on to and show you. I've got my felt here, I suppose I could show you on that. You can actually put that behind the piece, or if you wanted to, or have it on top of it, on top of the piece, like that, whichever way you want it to be. Okay? So that's what you could do with that. Full of water. I I started to do another video and it wasn't quite right what I wanted, what I was showing, and I couldn't find something, and when that happens I thought to myself, I can't make these people sit through that. So I started again, but I still haven't found everything I needed, have I? Anyway, back to this. So because that's only a very small piece too, I'm thinking I might undo that. Only because the reason being that the big one didn't need to be there, right? That piece didn't need to be there. We just need the long one, and we need these small ones here, right? 3 of those. You can make it as different or as, you know, as nice as whatever you want to. Please yourself how to put it together. It's up to you. I just want to show you how to do it. Okay. Now, would we do that bit there next? Would we, or would we come down a little bit further? Oh, we can make it longer. We can make it longer. So we're going to get one of these bigger ones now, put it on there. And we'll do 2 of these ones here, maybe 2. 1, 2. Push that up there. Now we're putting this one on here. And make sure the biggest part is at the bottom, so it hangs down there nicely. See? Now you're going to get this little purple one and put him on. Right. Now, you want to put your needle, don't go through the purple one, right? Don't go through that one. Come up through these and make sure that you look to make sure that you've gone through each one and you haven't got a piece of cotton hanging out the side or something. You know, you've gone through every one of them. Go up through the back here, like how we come down. Up through the back. Straight if you can. Because you don't want to have that, and make sure then that you pull all these up nicely. Which of course they wouldn't do that for me, would it? It has to go skew with. It has to go skew with. It's how things go in here in me world. So if you pull, hang on to the little mauve one, or down to the bottom, hang on to it so it's not too, now don't pull it too tight. Make sure that it's still wobbling about, okay, so that it still can move. You don't want it really stiff because it won't look nice. And if it hangs down like that, and you haven't got a gap here where that meets onto there, I don't know, I suppose I could zoom this in a bit further and that way you can see a bit closer. So if you put it, make sure there's no gap there where that's hanging down, and make sure this is still moving about, okay? So now we want to go in under the back of this sort of stuff, this lace. So we're going to go in through there best we can to hide the thread, okay? Weave it in and out of there so you're hiding the thread, one piece to the other piece. You could stop and you could take it off there, but that's a bit, you know, time consuming, and to start the next one away from it. But like it is time consuming to do that, so I wouldn't, you know, would not highly recommend it unless you wanted to do it because it's your thing, righto? Now I haven't come through the front of it too bad, it's good, so it's right. Now where's my needle? I'm here, so I need to keep going under the back to come out up through the next one here. And you want to come out through the bottom of it, you know, like I said, come through the bottom. That's why you need to have something that's reasonably thick, you know. You don't want to have anything that's not, that's too flimsy, because you could thread through the bottom of there, I'd say. You could come out through that somehow, you see. Or this one here is too light, I think, to do that. Although this has got a, yeah, I think this is too light. But anyway, it's up to you to do whatever you... This is really good. Of course, you could go through that really easy, that one. So now that we're coming along here and we're up to, not the first... yeah, because I think this is going to be far enough. But I haven't quite got right to the gully part of it. Here, I haven't quite got to the gully bit. I've got a little bit this way. So I don't want to make it so it's wrong. Because then I'll have to pull it undone. You know, me. It's got to be just right, you know. It's not worth it if it's not. I can't stand it. If I look at something that's wrong, I just can't stand it. I just can't handle it. Okay, so this is coming out the bottom, I hope. But even if I think it's not, I'm going to go back in there. I'm sorry about all these. It looks like I've been in the walls, doesn't it? My fingers have belted about a bit there. Actually, don't know how I did that to my finger, but gee, it hurt. Don't know what I was doing when I did that. Anyway, so now we're going to put on one more of these little wheat-like beads. They are called, like, I think they're bugle. I think they're called bugle beads, even though they're this shape. And then I want 3 of the small ones. And wait a minute. 1, 2, 3. These small ones. One of the bigger size ones with the pink in it. Wait a minute, over here, sort of pink. They are very, very mild pink. And 2 of the pink, of the other pink ones. Small ones. 1, 2. Okay. They look nice, don't they? And then I've got this one here. I hope I'm in the shotty. Wow, that was close. I thought I wasn't. Because I'm okay. And one mauve one on the bottom. And then you want to miss the mauve one here and go up through these this way. Okay, make sure that you have got all your make sure you've gone through all the beads and you haven't accidentally come outside of one of them. Now just pull that up there, go steady. It will work. I'm sorry if I was a bit out of the shot there. I just, every time I pull that in, I just have too many. Does that need to run in the middle? I'll look at this, what we'll do. I'll show you what we're going to do. We're going to go back into the middle one, this here one. We're going to link across here. Tiny little stitches. Tiny little stitches. To the centre part. And then I'm going to am I coming down at the bottom? I hope so. Look at that, I've actually made that a tiny bit the wrong way. That would not be good. It's okay. So in the middle of the two, I can just do a row of smaller ones, can't I? You know, I can just use some of these. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 of them, and put a purple one on. Or do I keep doing more? See, 7. Do 7. Now put the mauve one on, and go back up through that 7. Righto. Now that looks cool. So you just go back through these, miss the first one. Go back up through there. Don't go through the mauve bead at all, okay? So he's going to hold the rest of them on there. Isn't he? Right, now we've got to fix this. We manoeuvre this one a bit. Okay, here we go. Now that was not too bad, does it? That looks pretty good, and the further we go, the better it'll get. Look, that's right, yes. So, unhook everything, and just track along the back of here with this. because these are 2 threads, this thickness is double, it's going to play up with me, but I'd rather do the double thickness because I feel comfortable with that. It's not going to come out. It wouldn't come out anyway if you only had 1 thickness, but it's, you know, you get things in your head. You're sure that it's only going to work that way. I'm shocking at trying to end things off. I do go back and back and back sometimes. And it's not going to come undone, but you know, you get a feeling that it might do. That look like right? I think so. I think if I put another one down in there, it'd be just too many. But I like it. So, and then I can put that on too. We've still got plenty of time, so I can just show you if I wanted to put it onto here. If I wanted to put it at the bottom of this, you know, I could hang it on the bottom of that, couldn't I? If I wanted to do that. You can't see what I'm doing, can you? Sorry about that. There we go. You put it across the bottom of something like this. I haven't finished this yet. I must get on to that. I've got to make another cover for the other journal I'm doing too now. Okay, so this is going to go on across the bottom of something like this, okay? And I think that'll look really snazzy, don't you? Yep, we'll do some more, eh? Bit more. I have to do some work on that, I suppose. I've got heaps of things I could be working on, but sometimes, you know, you don't see them there, that you forget you own them. And I just, you know, sometimes I just want to do something different. So I just haven't got back to them yet. And I will. Now, we need one of these long ones. I think some of the ones that I've got here are a different colour too, so this one here's white, isn't it? Look, yeah, so we'll be careful. Don't put that one in. Leave him there. And we need the bigger, small pink ones. 1, 2, 3 of the pink. One of the bigger ones. 2 more small pink ones. 2 more pink ones. And this one. And mauve one. You don't even have to have this the same matching. You can just do whatever you like on it, can't you? You can please yourself. Whatever colour bead you want to. You're going to have multicoloured beads on here. Now see, I haven't caught all them, so I had to go back and make sure I caught all them beads going back up through there. You missed the first one, right? Where's the hole in this thing? I got it. Got it. Cat's out there running up down the hall like a pony. Yes, he's just like a little horse sometimes where he gallops about. Not much little about him though. He's a good sized pussycat. It was really weird this morning. I was in the bathroom and he come there and he's standing there and I said to him, "Go to bed, go on." He turns around and he walked into the room and got on the bed. Ah dear, I couldn't believe it. I thought, gee, if I had the camera going and that on there, it just wouldn't have happened. It just would not have happened if I'd have that told him. And my daughter used to muck around with her cat for play dead, and she did a really good job of doing that. She trained her to do that really well. Minky knows what I say though when I tell him to go to bed, because of a night time when we go to bed, he comes in and he gets up on my shoulder, thinks he's a bird, and he sits up there and he purrs and he puts his whiskers in my ears, and sometimes you can't get rid of these sort of feelings, can you? And then, because I say to him, "Come on, get in the bed, hurry up," and he has a cuddle and then off he goes. And he goes off and he does whatever he does at night time while we're not looking. And it's really weird, you know, because while we're up, he's doing mischief. You know, he'll try and get into something that I've got on the table or scratch the carpet on the floor or anything. But if we're not out there, he don't care. He just leaves things alone, never touches anything when we're not there. It's incredible, isn't it? They're probably like kids in a way. This one he's turning up, it looks like a little grub. But anyway, It's not too bad. What have I done? Look, Sonya, look what Sonya did. But you know what? I have got the space that I can actually do. No, I'm not there yet. Wait a minute. But I still did make a mistake, didn't I? Too much talking and not enough concentrating here. Because look, if I come across here, I've made a mistake because I'm supposed to put the little short one in there. But I can still do that. See, I can put the short one in, then I can do 2 of them. Okay, so it won't matter, will it? See, that's all right. Nobody panic because I've gone and done that in each thing. And I think I needed to. I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, I don't know if I like that now, you know, because... But you know what? I think I can fix it. Look, I won't even take it out. Just watch what I do anyway. Just see if you can work and teach you something. Be nice if I can. Will be, won't it? Okay. I'll just end this off here. I'm going to end this off. Oops. I'll catch that in there. I did a couple of back stitches, not many, but just a couple. So now I'm going to go back over here. And I'm going to have to continue this all the way along, you know what I'm doing. So I'm going to come up through the back of this bead here. And I'm going to go down through these. So there is 7 of them. And the purple one on the end as well. And then I'm going to put one of these on. And the purple one. And it doesn't matter if they're different because the next one I can make the same. Can't I? And then I'll just go up through here. It's not the same length either, but that's all right. I'm hoping that I can get through this with this thread because... There we go, look at that. There's plenty of room, wasn't there? Now that looks better, doesn't it? Even though it's not exactly the same, that doesn't matter. Because you don't need it to be, do you? Just make sure they're all hanging down properly. And then now I'll do that sort of design up there, okay? And then on from there, we'll work on from that. Makes it a little bit different, but it looks nicer. With the banging bits on it. I didn't know how it would work because if they were too far apart or too close together, you have to try these things, don't you? So I'm going to end this off here because I won't be taking it anywhere else. I'll just end that off. Whoops, I went round the wrong way. That's gone round behind there. It has. Actually, I'm using the back of the thing, but it's still just as pointy. The back of the needle, get it off there. Still just as pointy. Undo it. Loop it, unloop. And there, oh, hang on, what have you done now? You got it right? Okay. Do another back stitch just in case, you know. You never know, do you? There we go. Now that's going to look better if you put it onto something. That is going to look a bit better. I'll just set it across the bottom of here. You see, it'll look really nice, won't it, on something like this. Or whatever you want to do, whatever you want to use it for. But you just keep going along. That's it, and then it's done. Anyway, so I better go. Don't know if I can think of anything else to say today, but I'll put these back in the jar. Be a good idea. No, nothing of anything that I have to tell you yet. Maybe there will be though. I'll know soon if there's something to go on. So put these back in here. I hate it when somebody tells me part of something and won't keep telling me, but I should have just kept my mouth shut. It's nothing exciting, I can tell you that now. It's nothing about me either. Or anybody. Dear oh dear. I need these to stay here because I'm going to finish doing this. So I need to have them still there, and I should not have put them in. I can't believe I put those in here. Now I've got to find them again. And they weren't in there in the first place, were they? Were they? No. They were in some... Where were they? I've got nothing. Yeah, they must have been in here in the first place, Sonya. I have to pick the pink ones out again. So anyhow, I'll talk to you later. Everybody stay safe, and I thought it was going to be raining today and tomorrow and the next day, and I'm supposed to go and do stuff on Thursday and Friday, or Wednesday and Thursday, and I don't know, I'm a bit stunned about that. It's not raining today. It'll probably be raining when I've got to go do stuff. But anyway, so thank you everybody for watching, and I'll talk to you after, okay? And be good and stay safe, and do some crafting, you know, have a bit of fun. And I'm going to come back and show you some more on this later. Somewhere down the track. It won't be too far away, I don't think. Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.